this is my cabinet after mods. So let's take a look. First of all, so these two switches are working fine. I'm gonna turn it on and take a look at some of the things that I did to it. I added a few more buttons on the top, and on the bottom here I added a USB connector. I don't know if that's gonna show up there, but there's a USB there, and there's some I put a couple of speakers behind and some LEDs. So the things that I wanna show you, everything else, I mean, how to add new buttons and all that stuff, it's pretty well covered on YouTube. You can watch videos from ETA Prime or Detroit Love. Those two guys made a good job explaining everything. The only things that I'm going to cover here are the on and off switch and the volume button. So if I open, okay, so if I switch it here, so that goes all the way to the bottom. I didn't mute it, I just put it really low. Then I have a medium setting. And then we have the high setting. So those three settings. And the other one that we're going to see is just the off button. So that will switch off will power off everything. So everything it's turned on and off through this single switch. And I'll explain in a couple of videos how I did the whole thing. There it goes. So if you see, the LEDs are also light up, are turned on through the switch. The screen and the audio amplifier, same thing with that switch. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn it around just to look at the inside. Okay, so this is the back. So you can see the speakers there. We have some LEDs on the side. The important pieces here is that here we can see the volume switch and the power switch hook into the Raspberry Pi onto those GPIOs. And the other interesting thing is, how do I switch everything on and off with a single switch? So I have this power strip here. I can plug anything that I need to power on. So I have a few empty plugs there that I can use later. But the thing that does the magic is this power relay. It's getting a little bit out of focus there. So this power relay goes plug into the Raspberry Pi and also powers this power strip completely. So here, if you see, on this end I have the Raspberry Pi that needs to be plugged all the time, even though you're switching it on, but it needs to have power so you can turn it on again. But then the other end goes to the power strip, and that power strip won't get power on until this power relay sends the power, and the Raspberry Pi will control that power relay to send power to the power strip. And that's how everything gets on, including this audio amplifier, the video card, and the LEDs.